Hi, Dr. K. Thank you so much for the questions that you asked regarding what I wrote. I really do believe, as believers, that our worldview has to be different than, say, your typical therapist or counselor or helping professional that doesn't aspire to faith in the Lord. In his word, all men, mankind are created in his image. And so if we are image bearers of his, and then we're also working to support his image bearers, that holds huge connotations for how we want to be able to treat individuals. Colossians 3:23 through 24 speaks to, in whatever we do, to work at it with all of our heart as working for the Lord, not for men, which can be helpful, especially in the moments when we feel overwhelmed or challenged or even unsure. And that ultimately, even the people who don't know the Lord, our goal is to be able to show them hope and hopefully plant a seed that can bring them into curiosity and relationship. Or if they're in a place where their relationship isn't the same, then it reconciles them back to that rightful place where they are reminded that despite what they've been through and what they're suffering with, that God is still with them and loves them. And I think when it comes to the whole concept of disorders, and you mentioned that, that's where it's so important for that to be a reparative process. There's so many different schools of thought, especially historically and in the church, that have left individuals with lots of different emotions around being diagnosed or struggling with any kind of mental health challenge. So we also really need to work to be clear, make sure we're using approaches that are spiritually integrative, and again, ultimately reminding people that they are not their disorder, that they might be working through and living with some of these challenges, but that is not who they are. And those are just, that's something that I ascribe to and live by. And I do believe it's helpful and it's important for us to have that kind of philosophy or understand what our own personal philosophy is, because it will impact the work that we do, where we choose to work, whether or not we feel like we can even bring our full self into the space that we're operating. So that's all I have to say on that. Thank you so much.